what's up, y'all? What up, man? What up, what up? How y'all doing today? We got Cool Guy Yo in the chat. What's up, bro? Benicia. Hello to you. And the rest of you, what's up, y'all? Hope you guys are having a great day today, man. I know I am. I'm definitely having a great day today, okay? So I appreciate y'all being here. Just don't tap that screen for me on the way in. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Alright, it's my birthday, man. We're trying to get to 800 subscribers today. So let's make it happen. Alright, let's make it happen. So we're going to make a quick beat from scratch, like we normally do. A quick track, maybe within an hour or two, you know. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're going to see how it goes. But yeah, on that note, let's start the show. So I got the piano loaded up. Let's find the right tempo here. And let me know if y'all can hear me alright. I got the fan in the background, might be a little loud. I think that's good. Actually, hold on one sec, y'all. We got 2 likes on the video. I appreciate that, man. But let's get the likes up, all right? We've been live for 7 minutes. Come on. What up, Billy? Appreciate that, Billy. Hold on, I had this tune. I had the tune in my head. Hold on, let me reference my recording, man. 1 second, y'all. I'll answer that in a second. Okay. Let's separate the patterns. What's up, Dante? appreciate that, Dante. Thank you, man. Actually, hold on. Let me do some filler notes that might help me, with the ideas. No, 34, Billy. Damn, I had the tune in my head. I can't believe I forgot this, man. I was like, this is gonna be a good ass song. We're still gonna make it happen, but it might take me a while to get the foundation down. But once I get the foundation down, man, it's on and pop. It's on and pop. What's up, Ben? It's that cool setup, bro. Thank you, man. I hope you enjoy the show, you know? See, if I knew how to play piano, man, I could be like, you know, if I get flowing with the notes and everything. It makes it a little bit more difficult not being trained in piano. I know how to play violin, but not piano. You know what I'm saying? And they're not quite the same. Oh, thank you, Billy. I mean, we're just getting started, man. We ain't really even did nothing yet. And Ben said, happy birthday, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to you, Ben. Appreciate that, man. And we got the Cash App in the thing, man, just in case y'all want to donate to the channel for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But if you do so, man, let me know. You know, I'm not gonna like say how much you gave or anything like that, but I'll give you a shout out. You know, unless you want me to say. It's up to y'all. Okay, we got that note. I think it's this note right here. Let's see. Oh, I got you, Ben. It's all good, man. You know, if you can, that's great. If you can't, I understand. You know, it's all good. But you know, I pray that you get out of that situation because nobody likes to be in debt, man. It's a tough spot to be in. You know, it really is. Sometimes you can utilize debt to your advantage, but sometimes debt can, you know, mess you up. I think most people have been there before. You know what I mean? Most grown folks have. Yeah, it's definitely hard times, man, across the world, for real. But I believe it's going to get better, you know what I'm saying? Just stay positive, you know, stay positive. Do what you got to do, keep pushing forward. And, you know, make good decisions every day to the best of your ability. Okay, we got James Moreland in the house that played me some sick beats. I got you. We're trying to build one right now. I just got to remember this damn tune that I had. What's up, Jesus Impersonator? What? He said, can you play the Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park? Well, I'm not doing a song request right now. Normally I charge for those. Right, I charge for the song requests, but right now, you know, I'm trying to make something in particular here, you know? Trying to make it something in particular. Damn, how the hell to hold on, let me go back to my recording. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Double tap that screen, by the way, though. Let's get the likes up. Come on. It's my birthday, man. Come on. Okay. Let's figure it out like this. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Okay, so we got the bass now. We got the bass. By the way, you know, if you guys want to name this track right off the bat, y'all can do that. All right, just drop the name, whatever y'all want to call it in the chat. All right, doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything random. It doesn't have to be super creative or nothing. Right? It could be one word or one sentence. If you want to, you know, do something, like look to your left and look to your right, whatever the first two things you see, it don't matter to me, man. But the first title I see in the chat is what we'll name the track. All right. What's up, John? Welcome back, man. What's good? Billy said, well, have y'all not liked yet? Smash the like button. Exactly, man. Hit that like button, y'all. CXD said, can you play Aria Math by C418 from Minecraft? We ain't doing that right now, CXD, but I appreciate you, man. Call it Pickle Farm. You know what's funny about that? I got like two of the songs. I got two of the songs named by the audience with Pickle in the title. It's hilarious. But I got you. That's the first name I saw in the chat, so that's what we're going to call the track. Pickle Farm. I told y'all how we do it, man. Pickle Farm. There we go. Hey, thank you, John. Thank you. That's crazy, bro. What, you got twins? Both their birthdays same day, or are they just years apart or something? Thank you, CXD. James says we love pickles. Apparently. Folks like the, what was it called? Fermented cucumbers and shit, you know? Pickles pretty good, I guess. On burgers and whatnot. Okay, so they're a few years apart, but their birthday's the same day. That's wild. In a way, if you think about it, it's kind of lucky to have two kids born the same day. You know what I mean? My sister's like that. Her daughter and her son both born the same day. But that's what's up. Happy birthday to your son and to your daughter, man. That's what's up. James said, can I get a credit on the track? That's not how that works, man. That's not how that works. That's not how it works with the track. But I appreciate you either way. CXD said pickles are the best, the food at least. Right, the food. Exactly. He said my birthday is 1st of December. I will wait until... Wait, what? I'll wait until I'm in debt. You don't want to be in debt. You don't want to be in debt. Yeah, James says I want 0.01% royalties and Pickle Farm blows up. Hello, Mr. Harry Potter. He said, do it. Alright, let's figure this out though, for real. Let's get this track together. I'm gonna layer it up. Some chords maybe. Yeah, that first pattern. We're gonna get rid of this. Let's see what actually sticks though. Okay, I see. Let's see. John said, where do you get your samples from? I got a lot from Splice. You know, actually, I've never used Splice before. I've seen a lot of stuff about it. But I'm real old school when it comes to sampling. First of all, I rarely use samples, which I've just kind of started doing a lot in this month of May. Taking different songs that I like to listen to and just, you know, taking little clips of them and whatnot. I'll play you guys a sample track that I have in a little while once I get this song established here. But yeah, man, I just take, like I said, I take music I listen to. You know, I've actually taken some of my own music, even some of the stuff I got on YouTube that you see, and just brought it down for certain streams and just rework it, you know, make remixes out of it or make a brand new beat. You know what I mean? But yeah, just pretty much from music, from songs I listen to. But Splice got some good samples from what I've seen. I've seen some YouTube videos about it. I just never used it. You know what I'm saying? Main reason for that though is because I've heard people get into like fucking copyright issues, all that bullshit. And when I take a sample, man, it might not be a problem if I use a splice sample, but most of the time, I try to, make it sound so different that you can't really tell what it originally came from. Now sometimes you take a segment of a song and add some different drums to it, maybe some different plugins, whatever, different instruments, and kind of, essentially do a remix of it, but make it sound cooler, more interesting. But man, that's risky as hell because I'm telling you, some of these companies, boy, will strike your shit down. Like right away, just like that. 6D say I sub, so yeah, get him to 1K. There you go. I appreciate that, CXD. Shout out to you, man. James said I liked it. Really, I'm here for it, but we need to let my man focus. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you, CXD. Muhammad Samir, KGF. What's that, for the letters for the drum packs? We ain't even asked for that yet. But I'll use it. We can write that down, KGF. I don't know what that stands for, but I... Yes, sir. I am the Walrus. What's up? Hello to you. Alright. I want to have this to have like a flow to it, you know what I mean? Not just like 2 notes every bar, Yeah, I'm going to play that sample track later on for y'all. It's not really a hip-hop track at all, in my opinion, but you'll see. It might work. Hold up. Let's try this. That don't even fucking work. That don't even match. Hold on, man. Let me reference the recording. Usually I can knock this shit out real quick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I distracted myself, man. I ate a whole bunch of steak before this, man. I had some steak and eggs before this, and that was it. Nothing else. I think I ate too much food, so I'm in that not sedated state, but I'm relaxed. You know what I mean? So let me pull this back up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Double tap that screen though, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. Okay, let's see. What's up, Soulful Nights? Welcome back. Welcome back. Who else we got in the chat, man? We got Barbara in the chat. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's a lot of protein, man. A lot of protein. Let's see. I know Oliver said, I'm happy right now. I just hit one PV. What is that? Is that like from a video game or something? Anyway, let's see. Billy ate chips. CXD said the note should probably have more length to it. I agree with that. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, so when I said I got the itis. See, normally when I eat a meal without the carbs, I have energy, which I do, but it's like I got, I guess, brain fog or something, you know? So I'm not necessarily tired. I'm just relaxed, you know? Not as much in the zone as I was earlier. But that's okay. We're going to get together. Yep, good meals, good feels, yep. Yep. Okay, you taking a guitar practice break? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. See, I have a guitar, but I never even learned how to play it. I've had that mug for a long time, man. A long ass time. Electric guitar. Yep. But anyway, let's see what we're doing here. Trying to see if how I can layer this. Because some of these patterns I might not use. That one that I played, you know, this one right here, we're going to use this for sure. Let's do it like this. I want to have like two pianos, that way I can have one in the background, a little bit lower. So we'll do it like this. Hold on, man. God damn. So if I said that was you too, staring at me in the corner. Oh, yeah, the guitar staring at you. Because I've been trying to learn guitar off and on for years, yeah. See, I tried to learn how to use it when I first got it, but then I was like, you know, it's all good. I still have it, so maybe one day, you know. I don't like the notes right there. Yeah, John, which MPC you got again, man? Speaking of which, Soulful, she's got her MPC coming very soon, man. Yep. I know she's looking forward to that. Barbara said drink some coffee. I might need to. I got some green tea and coffee. I've been, you know, I cut back on caffeine in general, but yeah, I might need to do that. We'll see. I can almost hear the notes in my head, you know what I mean? But like when it translates to me actually playing them, it don't come out the way I want it to. It's crazy. And earlier today we did an EDM track, so my mind is like has shifted gears totally, you know what I mean? How about this? Let's get some drums going. That way I can start to kind of brainstorm some more. And we don't have to just sit here messing with the same fucking same 4 bars. You know? So here we go. I dropped the instructions for that in the chat. Alright. Let's see. Yo, John, put the music on your channel, man, so I can see it. I want to check it out. You know? That would be dope. Especially sample music. I love listening to sample music because it's fascinating to see how people rework and reuse, different parts of different music. Some songs people will take different songs and compile them together and make a whole new one out of it. You said you've been DJ hip hop, funk, soul for 20 plus years. Damn, I think I remember you saying that. That's a long time. That's a long ass time. Yeah, you got the MPC One Plus. You call it the Red Beast. I kind of wish the MPC came with a different color scheme, like just a different look in general. That would have been nice. Oh shit, okay. Soulful okay, you got the MPC? We're learning a bit of learning curve. Yeah, no, it took me a few days to figure out how to just, put something together. And then the second part after that was learn how to, arrange a track to where it's actually a listenable MP3 or a WAV file, Okay, John, yeah, same color scheme as this. Yeah, I wanted to see, like, I saw a YouTube video where once somebody had one like those blue and gold. That should look dope. But I wouldn't mind a red and gold one. Maybe have like red keys. You know what I'm saying? Red and black keys and then like some gold or something. That'd be sick. Yeah, the Amen bricks, yep. That's from drum and bass, isn't it? What's up, Noir? How do you mix your beats? Straight on the MPC itself. Just go into the mix. How do I mix the beats? Yep. Straight into the mix. Add in, effects, whatever. Make sure the audio level is good. Some things might be a little too loud, some things not loud enough. You know what I'm saying? Little bits of reverb here and there, delay, all that type of shit. But yeah, let's figure this out. I'm not ready to play a different song for y'all and then come back to this shit, because I don't know why I can't figure this out. But yeah, we need the drum packs in the chat, y'all. We can do that real quick, jump to that. Noir said that's fire. I mean, it's pretty cool, it's convenient. Considering the fact that my laptop is fucked up, I can't even hook this mug up to it and do nothing with it. You know what I mean? So I like the fact that I can mix and master it all right here. Now, will it be as good as like some shit you hear on the radio? Probably not. But as long as it sounds decent, that's cool with me, for what I'm working with here. John said I'm bad about posting videos, but I need to start. Yeah, man. Just whatever you got, if you want to, just post a thumbnail. What's up, Travis? What up, bro? But yeah, just make a thumbnail. Get CapCut or some type of free editing software. Put your song right up in there. Throw a thumbnail up there, album cover or whatever. Upload that shit straight to YouTube. Noir said I had MPK before, but never had MPC. I don't know much about the MPK, but it's the same company, right? Akai. I assume they'd be somewhat simpler, but maybe the MPK is just the keys, right? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I think we already figured out this first pattern, right? Let's see if this will work. Yep, MPK's a MIDI controller, so you need a dog to use it. And John said, yep, red and gold would be nice. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, they got the skins. I'm gonna check those out. I actually did see something about like a retro skin, like a gray look, kind of like the mold NPCs, you know, the molded ones from back in the day. Noir said with the same layout with 12 pads. Oh, okay, so it's got these then. Well, this one's got 16 pads. Trust that I had one. It has 24 keys and 8 pads. Yep. I think I remember which one you're talking about too. John said, how did the Apex song come out? Apex. Which one are you talking about? Apex. Was the title Apex? Did we call it that? I don't think I got a song on here like that. Okay, yeah, MPK. Oh, Aphex Twin. Which one are you talking about? The one from the short? From the YouTube short? Okay, let me do this. See, I should have did this shit like offline when I was thinking about it, like right in the moment. Because I had this song in my head like almost 2 hours ago. I was like, let me eat first. I'll come back to it. You know what I mean? But like the whole damn fucking thought, just like that. You know what I mean? It's whack, dog. It's whack. But let's see what this sounds like, just out of curiosity. Put both of these to that. No, I don't like that. Don't like that. Nope. So what do we have? These two? Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see what this sounds like. See, leads are tricky because they don't usually stack, but I can modify that. We can go through these. These are try some amen breaks with some soul vocals. I'm telling you, some hot shit. Okay, I'll definitely consider that. Taking the amen drums. He's got some crazy sounds. Sound design, man, it's tricky. Trying to find the right shit. Now, if I had a whole flowing piano thing like I normally do, just give you guys an example. Where's that shit at? I think right here. Like a lot of times I'll just put together something piano. See what it sounds like. And I'll switch it over to something else, you know. Something like that, you know. I got some other tracks that are similar to that. Let's see, what was that, yesterday? Let's see. Is this all piano? Sure is. Okay, so yeah, we'll play some of this. And I made this on live stream, you know. Just put this together right on stream, you know what I mean? So that's like one part of it, another part. Appreciate you, Noir. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate y'all. Shit, you know, stuff like that. Just be throwing together random stuff. Usually I start off with a tune in my head, kind of like a bass concept, and then, you know, maybe one or two patterns just right out the gate, and after that I kind of build around that. You know what I mean? Like my brain literally would just start creating notes in my head. I'd just be like, okay, the way this sounds here, and I'm gonna put some notes in here and shit like that. You know, I usually play by ear. That's how I played violin for many years. But for whatever reason, man, I can't fucking... This track right here, I feel stuck on. You know what I mean? It's goofy shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's up, Fast Buck? What up, dog? Said, is this acceptable? What you talking about? Actually, you didn't even put a question mark there. You ain't got no question mark. John said, you seen that light strip that you could put on your keys and helps you learn the keys? No, I haven't, but I know there's, man, there's so many different things out there today. So many different things people can get. You can get something like here that you can put at the bottom of it that'll shine up, right? Like a light. I guess you might be talking about the same thing. You could label it, shit, you could write, you know what I mean, have stuff on it itself. You know? All type of shit. Hold on 1 second, though, y'all. I do wanna figure this track out, but it's frustrating me. I don't get this shit. Hold on, hold on 1 second, all right? Yo, by the way, real quick, man, if we got anybody in the chat that makes music, raps or sings or anything like that, let me know in the chat, man. I'll go sub to your channel. All right. But help us get to 800 subscribers today. We're definitely trying to make it happen today for my birthday. Okay, so I appreciate y'all being here. But double tap the screen, all right? Let me, I gotta keep reflecting over this damn recording. But piece by piece, we're gonna get this song together, all right? It might take a while, but we're gonna get it. Let me just kind of layer in what I can for now. Because, yeah, when I did these recordings, man, you know, I guess I didn't do it the way I normally would structure it. That's all good, though. Let's see. I'm going to do this in strings, but I'm doing piano to switch everything over. So let's come on down. We got Chris in the chat, man. I appreciate that. And Noir saying happy birthday as well. I appreciate both of y'all. Appreciate all y'all for being here, man. On this great day today, and hopefully you guys are feeling the same way, you know? Even though it's my birthday, man, I hope everybody out there is having a good day. So yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Let me see. Take these. Track 6 is what? This? Okay, let's isolate it. 2 is the best one in my opinion. What's up, Mr. Perfect? Actually, let's see. That might not fit. Hold on. Can I play Interstellar? Not taking song requests right now, man, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you either way, man. And you know what's funny to me? People be coming up in the damn chat, be like, yo, play this song, man, play this song. It's like, how you gonna come up in here and just ask for me to do something with no incentive? You know what I mean? I had one person in there, I already knew the deal. They was like, all right, here's $10. Can you play this certain track? I was like, yeah, that's what's up, man. I got you. $20, $10, whatever it may be. Either way, y'all don't have to. But I'm just saying, it's like me coming up, I always use this analogy. It's like me walking up to somebody's house and be like, yo, can you make me something to eat? They're like, yeah, you gonna, you know, do, like, what do I get in return? You know what I'm saying? Eating up my food, I don't even know you. But nah, man, all jokes aside, I appreciate you, Mr. Perfect, but we ain't doing that right now, okay? Not yet. Maybe not this stream, to be honest. Noir said, how long have I been doing music? Well, this is my first year necessarily of having a piano, so-called piano, like playing piano. But I've been doing music since 2008, since high school, you know? I don't know why it feels like it should fit. It feels like that should fit. My fucking ears are off today or something, man. What the fuck? I'll use it, fuck it. What's up, Philly guitar? Philly guitar. This ain't really how I want the track to go, but whatever, man. It's gonna work for now. I'm just improvising at this point. This will fit. Tricky coming up because normally I would like to have like flat bass notes, just flat across the whole bar. Maybe do 4 of them in total, you know. But I like the movement in the bass as well. You know what I mean? Some songs will call for that, just long. You know what I mean? Like long stretch of a note, just a sustained note, right? Sometimes you might have a fucking bass note play across the whole sequence, the whole bar. I mean the whole 4 bars, right? I've seen that. I've seen that quite a bit, man. But let's see. I said, folks, I'm not a piano player. Just kind of improvising, figuring this out. Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, Noir. You said it depends on what you're going for rhythm-wise. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to kind of have like, well, you know, you'll see, you'll see. I'm going to work on the bass later. I'm ready to do some drums with this. So let's get some drum packs in the chat, all right? We can go from that. We can go from that. John says, sounds amazing. Thank you, bro. I mean, like I said, it's not really what I intended. I had something different in mind. I had a different kind of melody in mind, you know. But as long as we make it work, shit, that's cool with me, you know what I mean? That's one of the amazing things about music. You never know where that shit's gonna take you. Because I can't tell you how many times I've planned a track out or had an idea of what I want to do with it. Because I'll hear music in my head, which I'm sure most of y'all do, especially if you make music like that. But I'll be going to bed, be hearing shit in my dreams, you know, I'll be walking around, just wherever, and I'll hear like sometimes full compositions of music in my head. And I'm like, oh, let me do something with that. Sounds awesome. And when I fucking go home and make it, it always ends up being slightly different than what I intended. This is, it's not far off, but it's not exactly what I had in mind. This is more of a melancholic type of tune. The one I was gonna make, well, I guess would have had similar vibe, but it would have sounded different, you know? So maybe I'll have two versions of the same idea of a song. It wouldn't definitely be the same song, but two ideas that are similar. Just, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But we definitely need the drum packs in the chat. So drop those letters of the alphabet in there for me. The Daithy? Boreskin up? Say what? He wants folks to blow his boreskin up like a balloon. I don't know what that means, bro. Well, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Okay, we got Jay from Noir. Flip this over, write these down here. What other letters y'all got, man? See, I'm glad I made them laugh. Look at that, man. That's what's up. Y'all make my day, so I try to do the same, you know? Soulful said, same here. I record my ideas on my MIDI recorder and my phone sometimes when I wake up from soundtrack in my dreams. That's, damn, see, that's crazy. That's exactly what I do. See? Look at this. Voice recorder. I got all this shit, you know what I mean? Dude, I can't even, 8,000. There's 8,000 damn recordings on here. I just go up in this mug, boom, hit record. Just like that. You know what I mean? Just like that. I do the exact same thing. And that's my advice to anybody out there too, man. Like if you like to make music, you got a lot of ideas, a lot of creative musical ideas. Unless you know, out at work or you in school or whatever it may be, you out and about in public. Just anywhere that you're at where you're away from your MPC or your computer or whatever you use to make music, right? Pull out your phone if you ain't got it already, download a voice recording app, a voice memo app, something like that, right? And just record your ideas right there on the spot. You know, because it's a shame when you get back home and the idea's gone. You know what I mean? Shit doesn't happen. Time has passed. Right? Then you get back home and it's like, damn, what was I going to do? Some of you might be, you know, have really good memory recall or whatever. Might be lucky enough to remember what the hell he's gonna do, but yeah, that's my advice to everybody, man. Just record it, jot it down, boom. I said boom back. Beatbox into your phone, hum into your phone, sing into your phone, whatever, rap into your phone. You know what I mean? Just get the idea down, record it, and then where you can go back to it after that. You know what I mean? Okay, we got an A from Travis. Yeah, it is a library, man. It's probably some stuff I'll never ever get to. 8,000 plus recordings, man. Some of that shit will probably never be used for anything. But at least it's there if I want it to be. You know? I'm not gonna do that, Don. But good try though. Oh man. The chat be funny as hell sometimes, man. The chat be hella fucking funny. What's up, Edmund? I remember you. What's up, Edmund? Welcome back. Y'all wanna play a track, man? I saved this shit. Yeah, we gotta save. Where's that? I'll play some of this one. I haven't played this one in a while. But I had a lot of fun making this one, man. This one was pretty dope to me. But we'll switch it up. We'll switch up the vibe. I'll play something different. This is it right here. Yep, show this. Yeah, this is good advice, man. I think that's what everybody should do. You know, with the phone thing, record your ideas down. And you could do that with other shit. You know, if you make videos, something like that, and you got concepts, ideas, you brainstorm and stuff, just, you know, speak into your phone and say the idea out loud, right? That way you can go back to it, listen to it later, and be like, boom, because it's way faster than typing. Way damn faster than typing. And sometimes it's more effective than that, too. What's up, JT the Goon? Appreciate that, man. He said, if I ever listen to, hold on, I missed that. To grime, like grime genre music? Like the type of music, grime? Not really. Tom said ignore him, I got you. Trevor said, you know what's wild? I usually go into, with no particular beat or sound, just a mood or emotion and find sounds that reflect that. Yeah, that's a method too. You know, occasionally, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes I come on here with no ideas, no thoughts about what I'm going to do. I have done that before with some streams, and just fucking got some drums and put some stuff together, and then maybe like a tune pops into my head. Well, I'll use some of these, like some of the drum kits on here, they come with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can take that, kind of help you get some ideas, you know? But anyway, let's play this for a little bit for y'all. Let y'all check this out, man. That way you have something actually to listen to and see what I can do, alright? Let's check it out. Typically, I have a bad habit of not labeling my tracks. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna make it work. Appreciate that, Noir. Okay, man, there we go with that one. There we go, there we go. I feel like if I were to totally arrange that song, that shit might be like a good 5 minutes, maybe 7, who knows? Who knows, man, how long I would make that shit. But yeah, not too bad. That's one of my, I guess, more recent favorite tracks. But shit, that was, when I make that, mother? This shit was hellas ago. Let me see. It was definitely a minute. I think I made that. Yeah, hold on. I straight passed them log up. I made that in April. Actually, I made it on 420. Isn't that something? I made that track on 420. But yeah, y'all dig it, man. What y'all think about it? Did y'all enjoy it? Don said top notch. Thank you, man. Didn't expect the boom bap drums, Noir said. Yeah, I just make all types of stuff, man. All kind of music. The chat got quiet on that track, man. Y'all got hella quiet. Y'all got hella damn quiet. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna play something that's a little bit older but has a similar vibe to that. Let me see. Is this? Actually, what the fuck was that? What the name of it? See, I be making so much music. Some of y'all don't know, but on the MPC I have 918 tracks, man. In less than a year. You know, I'm not bragging about this. If anything, to me, it's kind of excessive. You know, but it is what it is, I guess. You know, Travis got the fire emojis in the chat. I appreciate that. Mar said shit was a vibe. Thank you, man. What's up, Deepandra? Oh, I don't know how to say that name. I'm not even gonna try it. They said, listen to this Indian song, Hanuman Kind, Big Dog. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll screenshot that. I'll check it out. I appreciate you. I'm always open to listening to all kinds of music, man. That's how you, you know, be able to make all kinds of music, right? You gotta listen to it first to understand it. Nor said, got me in deep thought. It is kind of like that. It's that kind of track for sure. You know what I mean? It definitely will, you know, kind of make you space out a little bit. That's why I call it Space Odyssey. Space Odyssey, man. Soulful said for sure. I definitely enjoyed it. Thank you. Yeah, what Travis said, practice makes perfect. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Some of these songs, unfortunately, I made on this speaker right here, so it's gonna sound a little crazy if I decide to play it. Cause I never went back and did like changes to it or shit like that. I just kind of left it the way it was. But I got there's almost more songs that I know what to do with that I should finish. You know, and that's why I always ask people in the chat. I haven't done this in a while, but I'd be like, yo, whatever song y'all like, man, leave a comment on the video. You know, let me know which one you would like to see on the channel. Because out of 900 songs, man, it's hard to pick just one. It's hard to pick just one. Actually, let me play this. This is another song that I haven't played in a while. We're gonna do a whole birthday bash, man. Just play some tracks. That other song, man, I'll probably do some shit with another time. Maybe when I'm a little bit more focused, you know what I mean? We'll do it like that. But yeah, y'all double tap the screen for me if you don't mind. Like the video, sub to the channel, alright? We're trying to get to 800 subs today, man. We could do that shit. We could do it. I believe in y'all. I definitely believe in y'all, man. But I appreciate y'all being here today. Most definitely. Most definitely. Okay. Now this to me was one of the first songs I made where I was like, okay, this is pretty decent. This is one of the first songs I made that to me was good enough to finish, you know. And when I make this, yeah, this is around the same time I made that song for my son. So yeah. All right, let's check it out. I gotta remember how to play this. that song very easily. I had like a whole little routine I used to do with it, man. Like even when I made it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna arrange the song like this, have it like this, and then you know, I made this mug in September of last year, and then I just never got around to arrange this mug. So that's one of the songs I need to finish. I got a lot of damn songs there, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Noir said, I really like the sound, man. Very ambient. Thank you, thank you. And Daniel Kruger in here talking about having the controls hooked up to the MPC, man. That's funny though. That's funny. Okay, so you guys want to hear the sample track? Now it's not finished. You know, it definitely needs to be mixed a little bit better. Have some audio leveling fixed on it, volume leveling and whatnot. You know. Would you guys want to hear the sample track or something else? Let me know. Something more like straight from scratch or something that is more sample based. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. I'll give y'all a minute. And by the way, man, double tap that screen for me. It's my birthday, man. Come on, show me some love. You guys ain't got to donate, right? Not everybody's got money like that right now, and I understand that. But at least y'all could do, dog. I'm doing a free show for y'all on my birthday, man. Like the damn video. Hit that button today and get out your way, okay? Subscribe to the channel while you at it, all right? Appreciate y'all, man. Yo, I got you, Noir. Appreciate you, man. So be back. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Appreciate that, man. If I don't see you back here later, bro, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as well. All right? I'll see you next time. Travis said, yes, sir. Yo, listen, y'all, put the number 8 in the chat. If y'all want to hear that next track, man, put the number 8 in the chat. All right? Yo, put the number 8 in the chat, y'all. If y'all want to hear the next track, man, put the number 8 in the chat. All right, just type 8, put it in the chat, all right? Let's see. Real quick, I'll let you guys see like the foundation of the song. The next one I'm finna play, all right, the next beat I'm finna play, this is how it started out as, okay? This is the piano foundation, which most of my songs are made from. I'll play the piano, you know what I mean, get the idea, and I'll switch it to another instrument, and then work off of that. But anyway, check this out. What's up, Brutal Impact? Cooking up some beats, man, playing beats at this point, you know. These are how much money these go for? You can get one on sale, like used, you know. But like $900, which is really cheap for an MPC, you know. But you can find some probably for like $600-700, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna play what we actually took that and turned it into. Okay, I'll let y'all check that out. But man, put the number 8 in the chat, y'all. Come on, type the number 8. Put that mug in the chat. All right, for the next track, you're gonna hear a more, I guess, filled out version of that what y'all just heard. Way more patterns, beats, drums, all that type of stuff added to it. So yeah, type the number 8 in the chat for me, y'all. Okay, let's see. Appreciate that, Brutal Impact, man. Thank you. Y'all got the 8s in the chat, man. Soulful got it. We got one from Travis. Who else? Brutal, put it in there. Brutal Impact. Type the number 8 in the chat, y'all. We just want to see the 8s in the chat. You know what I mean? 8s in the chat. 8s in the chat. Barbara, appreciate that. No, the stream didn't freeze. I just had it on mute for a second. But yeah, I appreciate that, Brutal Impact. Say happy birthday, man. Shout out to you. I really appreciate that. By the way, look, if we have anybody that makes music in the chat, man, always let me know. I'll go to your channel or to your show and like the video and I'll sub to y'all. You know what I mean? I definitely will do that, man. Show my support to my fellow artists out there, fellow music makers, rappers, singers, whatever, you know? Because it's not easy. I always say that, man. Making music is not easy. Is it fun? Yes. But it is definitely work. It takes a lot of concentration, a lot of mental focus, and actual energy, you know what I mean? So, creativity, all that type of stuff. But anyway, let's check this out. So basically, remember that last song I played, the last project file I played, all in piano? I basically took that and turned it into this. All right, Brutal Impact said he's in a band, but been making beats for rappers. Okay, that's what's up, man. Yo, if you got some stuff on your page, man, I'll go sub to you. All right. If you got any music on your channel, I'll sub to you. All right. Gotta encourage people to get the music out there, you know. All right. Anyway, but yeah, the piano version turned into this. Check it out. Oh, I got you, bro. Here, let me do that right now, then, so I don't forget. Let's check your channel right quick. Okay, I see you, man. I see you. I got you. There you go, man. Respect. All right, let's make it happen. And this song as well was optimized for these speakers, so it's gonna sound, some things might be a little loud or a little soft, you know, but we'll see. And also, PSA or whatever y'all want to call it, right? Disclaimer, none of these tracks y'all hearing today are finished. You know, some of them are mixed a little bit, none of them are arranged, none of them are mixed fully. So, just letting y'all preview them, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all being here. All right. Sorry about the interruption, y'all. Let's see. Brutal Impact said it's also Only Wallace's birthday. He's a YouTube rapper. Made a couple beats for it. Okay, that's what's up, man. We got Kimmel Jr. I got you, bro. I got you. We gonna make it happen. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all patience, man. Y'all ready for the next track? Let's see the eights in the chat, man. What's Kimmel Jr. talking about? How's Moving Castle? What are you talking about, like the theme song or something? If that's what you're talking about, man, I'm not taking a song request right now. I'm just playing a whole bunch of different tracks. You know what I'm saying? Unfinished projects and all that, you know? There we go. What's up, Bunny? Welcome back. Got the 8 in the chat, man. Bunny, you missed a hell of a show today. Well, you can always go back and watch a replay. Even though it's my birthday, man, as a gift to y'all, I'll put this on the public, right? That way you guys can watch it whenever you want to. Relive the moments, all that type of stuff. And two, considering we really didn't do a whole lot of music production on the stream, so I ain't worried about it. But if you guys want to, man, definitely become a member of the channel. Okay, I have now at this point over 60 videos that are members only. All of them are making beats from scratch, just like the last one we played, some other ones too. So yeah, man, definitely do that. Definitely do that. All right. He said, "What about Baby One More Time" by Britney? Talking Britney Spears. Nah, we ain't playing that. But put the 8s in the chat, y'all. Spam up the 8s in the chat, all right, for the next track. Let's get it. Okay, all right. Appreciate y'all sticking around, man. Appreciate y'all patience. Nobody, welcome back, man. There you go. You said, welcome everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate notification bell to indulge in more exquisite. Wait, what? Yeah, exquisite content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, nobody. Appreciate that. Let's pin that mug. I'm the walrus. Okay, we still got you here. All right, y'all, let's check this out, man. go, man. There we go with that one right there. What's up, man? We got my mom in the chat. Shout out to my mom, y'all. That's my real life mother, man. That's why I'm so light skinned. You know what I mean? Because of her right there. I know Walrus said, "Can you pin a comment for me, please?" What kind of comment? I know Walrus. What you need? Yeah, thank you, Ma. Thank you. My mom told me, obviously, before this, but she just had to come to stream and say happy birthday too. I appreciate you, Ma. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Ma. Coming to show support and love. Bunny said, "Oren, to make up for not being here, I'll give you half of my cheesesteak." That's what's up. Thank you, Bunny. I would eat that too, man. I definitely would. For a second, I thought I said cheesecake. I said, "Oh shit, some cheesecake. I gotta get that." But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all, man. I might have a few more tracks for you guys before we get up out of here. But let's see what else we're gonna play. Did y'all still want to hear that sample track, man? Y'all still want to hear that? I'm gonna play a little bit of this first. Let's see what y'all say. But yeah, it's been an awesome day, man. It really has been. You guys have made it a pretty dope birthday, I gotta say. I don't get this, man. People be liking the videos and they take the like away. That's crazy, bro. We had 41 likes, almost 42. And look what y'all going ahead and do, man. Who knows who did that shit, but it's all good. I never seen nobody like the video and then be like, unlike it. Unlike it. That's crazy. Hell no. You got cheesecake too? Oh, you'll get cheesecake. Okay. I got you. Yeah, man. I wish that technology existed where we like drone fly it over, because they have something like that, but it's not efficient to where I could be like, yo, let me send you something right now, and I hook it up to a drone and it gets to you in like an hour or two. You know what I mean? Or imagine it happening within minutes. That would be crazy. Like supersonic drones. You attach something to that mug, like I'm shipping this to this address, put it in, put the coordinates in and all that shit. Send it off the mug, zip up into the sky and just take off. One day, man, we might see it within our lifetime, We might see some type of technology like that within our lifetime. But anyway, let's keep it rolling. birthday, man. Always taking away the likes and follows. Absolutely. Isn't that some wild shit? That's some wild shit, man. But yeah, did y'all still want to hear that sample-based track? We can play it after that. If y'all want to, of course. If not, I'll play something different. It's up to y'all, man, because you guys are the ones that came by the show, you know? Either way, like I always say today, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Most definitely do. Most definitely do appreciate that. On my birthday, too, man. Amazing day so far, you know? We did a whole stream earlier, like, what, 2 hours, something like that? Had about, I forgot how many people. I think it was exactly 444 people came through for that show. You know? And now at this point, that's why we gotta get the likes up, man. We're not even at 10% engagement on the likes. Y'all take a guess how many people we've had come by the stream so far. And we've been here streaming for like a little over 2 hours. Almost 2.5 hours. Last night we did a stream that was about 4 hours. Yeah, just about 4 hours. Let's see. And that one's still public for y'all as well. Yeah, 4.5 hours, man. 4.5 hours. We had 600 something people come through for that. The one we did earlier, 444. And that was only a 2 hour stream. Now we're at, well, I'll let you guys guess. I'll let y'all guess first. I'll let y'all guess. Let's see. Bunny said she wants to hear it all. Well, I hope you all do, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, if you want to use that as background music, yeah, you can do that. Most definitely. Just be like, yo, y'all want to know who made this music, man? I got you. I'll point you in the right direction. But yeah, you can play it. I don't mind. And that goes out to anybody in the chat, man. If y'all want to play my music for your stream or whatever, if you could find one of my live sessions where it has a good flow to it, and you could, just play that continuously, I don't mind it. Just give me credit, right? Shout me out, point people to my channel. And after that, man, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Audio quality is not necessarily the best because it's playing through the phone, right? Instead of playing through direct audio, but it's doable. It's definitely doable. But yeah, y'all want to hear this next track, man? Oh, yeah, hold on first. We got to see if y'all can guess. How many people y'all think came by the show today? We've been here for a little over 2 hours. How many people y'all think have come by this show? And we got 41 likes, by the way, trying to get to 800 subscribers today. Okay, so speaking of which, if you see that button right there, man, get it out your way. Get that mug out your way and just knock it up out of here. Like whoop, you know what I'm saying? Just bam, tap that bitch, get it up out of here. You know what I mean? Get that mug out your way and subscribe today. Okay? But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I'll give y'all a minute. Somebody just liked the video. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, let's see, man. Let's get the likes up, sub the channel, all that type of stuff. I'll give y'all a minute to do that before I play the next track, all right? Let's see, Travis guessed 200. No, it's more than that. I'm actually shocked. Looks like the channel's getting circulated in the algorithm a lot more often, which I appreciate. You guys have definitely helped out with that. I'd say possibly my trolls have too. You know what I mean? I think that's... I think they don't know what they do, but yeah, they helped out the channel quite a bit, I guess. So I appreciate that. But we went from like averaging maybe 100 views per stream, maybe like 100 something. Some days, on lucky days, right? I'd say like in the 200s. But today, man, I'm finna tell you how many people we've come through. How many people have come through the show? I'm finna tell y'all. Okay, I'm finna tell y'all. Sitting right now, we're sitting at 669 people have stopped by the show. That's actually impressive. So shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to all of y'all for being here. Let's go ahead and play this next track, man. I don't waste no more time. Let me see. Where's it at? Y'all want to hear that sample track? Here we go. Now this one I like a lot. This is not like a song I typically make or type of music I typically make. Like I'd say majority of my stuff is like, you know, a lot of jazz influenced beats, boom bap, hip hop type shit, you know. I got a lot of electronic influenced hip hop beats. But this one right here is like, I don't even know what to call this. Maybe if you guys can guess, right? Come up with an idea or, you know, put in the chat whatever this sounds like to y'all, okay? Whatever this track sounds like to you, whatever genre, right? Whatever genre of music y'all think this is, let me know in the chat because I have no idea. I just made it. Sounds good to me, but I'll let y'all see, man. You guys let me know what genre of music this sounds like to you, all right? Let's get it. Okay. All right. Like I said, all these tracks are unfinished. You know what I'm saying? None of them are complete all the way. Some of them are a little bit further along than others, but in general, none of them are finished. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this is actually real quick. Okay, I see. Yeah, we're just gonna play a few tracks before we get about here, just some random stuff. Just go around, play different things from different points in time on my NPC journey, you know. Travis said it's giving cyberpunk and Mirror's Edge vibes. Okay, I can see that. I definitely see that, man. I think that's a really good description. But what kind of genre of music y'all think that would fit into though? That last song I just played, not the piano one, but the one with the drums and all that. What genre would y'all put that in? I'm really curious. I'm really curious. What genre would y'all put that in? Let me see what this is. Oh, I remember this shit. Okay, Future Wave. Okay, Future Wave. Alright, cool, man. Cool, yeah, sorry about that, y'all. For whatever reason, I lost connection, man. The Wi-Fi just cut out of nowhere, dog. Crazy. But we back. We back. play just a few more tracks before we get up out of here, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream, okay? Wrap up the stream for today as far as the music thing goes. I'm definitely gonna come back on the game stream. And you know what? I might do a VR game for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? I might do that. Yeah, might jump on the VR a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Let's continue the show for now, man. Appreciate y'all being here, but listen, like the video. Double tap the screen and hit that button right there if you see it, okay? Hit that mug today and get out your way. Let's see. Who we still got in the chat, man? Who's sitting way in the back and not typing? We got up in here. Thanks so much. I don't think I had no drums in this. But I have 16 bars. Okay. We'll leave that there. Let me see if there's another version that has more to it, because I know we did something with it. At least I thought we did. This mug was an all piano. Okay. Just kind of want to hear what it sound like. What happened though, y'all? Man, y'all done came up here and fell asleep. Y'all done came to the stream and fell asleep, dog. Let's see. Let's check this one out. Oh, this is another simple one. Hold on. Interesting. I vaguely remember that one. Some of these, man, I just be making stuff and then just leave it the way it is. Just as like a practice beat, I guess, a practice tune, whatever. Just to get my thoughts out, you know. Creative process, man, there's a lot to it. A whole lot to it. But let me see, I definitely will, there's one song I have in mind I want to play for y'all before we get by here. But I'm looking for a few other select tracks just to see what they sound like. Cause some of these, man, I just be making 2-3 beats a day, sometimes a little more than that, you know. Let me see what this is. Okay. All right. Well, looks like the chat is asleep, man. Y'all sleeping this mug? Okay, Bunny's here. Who else is up in here, man? Yo, put the number 8 in the chat if y'all want to hear the next track. Other than that, man, we're going to have to go and end the show, okay? So let me know who we got up in here, dog. What's up, Edmund? Edmund's still here? Austin's here. Say, can you play a best song? Man, I played a whole lot of them on this stream, dog. It's hard to say what's the best one. To be honest, it's hard to say what's the best one. Some of them are good, some of them are alright. You know, some of them are actually really good. But that's all a matter of opinion at the end of the day if you think about it. Yeah, my son, yeah, he agrees with that. He agrees with that. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's all about opinion. You know, some songs that I like, y'all might not like, and vice versa. You know, I always say that. What's up, boy? My kid's almost ready to talk, man. I don't know if he's gonna start walking before he talks, or the other way around. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that. You ready to end the show, bro? I think he wants to spend some time with his dad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we got enough activity in the chat to justify keep on going, you know? I don't know. People taking likes away on the video and whatnot. Yeah, my son's like, Dad, come on, man. What you want to do, kid? What you want to do? Come here, bud. Come here. My little buddy, man. My little clone, man. My son's my little clone. What's up, Bobo? Look at you. All right. Let's see. Y'all want me to play one more, man? Let me see. The chat ain't showing up on the thing. Hold on. Yo, type something in the chat. Let's see if it's working. Let's see if it's working. Hold on 1 second. Oh boy. Buddy said, oh my God, I heard Orion and thought it was O the whole time. Yeah, our kids sounded like. He said both kids were, oh, so it was your son that you was hearing. Yep. There we go. Well, I might play one more for y'all. It's gonna be damn hard to play this with one hand though, because I'm holding my little boy right now. Yeah, buddy. You wanna hear some music? No. You wanna hear your dad's music? I'm sitting right here. What's up, boy? What? He's like, well, you gonna play it or what? You gonna play the music? I got you, kid. I got you. Let's find something easy to play while I'm holding him. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, man. He's kind of active. He's kind of active right now. Yeah, listen. If I can stream later today, as far as music goes, I'll come back for y'all. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, we're definitely gonna hop on the game for a little bit because I can stream the game with no problem when having him with me. You know what I mean? That's definitely possible. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, y'all. Like the video on the way out for me if you haven't already. Okay, just don't tap that screen. It's a very simple thing. Doing a free show for y'all, you know. So yeah, like the video, sub to the channel. We're still trying to get to 800 subscribers by the end of the day today on my birthday. So I definitely believe we can make it happen. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I most definitely do. Coming through for the show, you know? But yeah, like I said, I'll be back later today at some point. But whether I see y'all later here or not, I hope you all, as always, including the ones that just always be sitting in the back of the chat, just never typing nothing. That's crazy to me. But I include y'all in this too, right? I most definitely do hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, noon, or night. All right? Whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be around the world. I appreciate y'all once again. Until next time, y'all. Peace out. Even my son said bye. Later, y'all.